Hello Internet, and welcome to my live reaction for School Live, Chapter 63. We last left off 2 months ago. The gang having to deal with the fact the Randall Protection Agency was absolutely planning to bomb them to hell in a misguided attempt to get rid of the virus, which would not work because the virus is now airborne. And so while some members of the group thought about giving Kurumi up to the RPA in a last-ditch effort to save themselves, Yuki shot that down with a plan to go underground, thinking maybe that would work, but they eventually decided that would not work. They came up with a new plan based on what they really want to do. We did not find out what that plan was 2 months ago, so let's jump right in onto 63 and find out what that was. We have a cover, magazine cover page with the 4 School Life members. Then the actual cover page, Chapter 63, feels better. We have the 4 girls on the computer. We'll tell Randall Protection Agency everything about Kurumi-chan. Okay, so the group is right back in the projection room. I guess Yuki's explaining their plan to Aozoi. And then, maybe they won't burn everyone. That seemed very, very, luck-based. I don't see what telling them about Kurumi-chan... Or I guess that Kurumi-chan is, surviving the virus better than most? Well, true. They would want to get a hold of someone who's recovered from Omega. With that, you can get them to guarantee everyone's safety. But what will you do if they refuse? Then we're back where we started. If they say no, then we can just run. They might lie to you. That's fine. Right, Bowman-kun? Right. If they lie, I will know. Shiko-san, what do you think? If you mean your chances, you might be better off just digging a hole. Maybe that's true, but this way feels better. Okay, so I get it. It might work, if the thought of studying someone like Kurumi gets them to spare the rest of the group. I don't quite know why they wouldn't just kidnap Kurumi and then bomb the hell out of the rest of the cast. So I think it's not exactly the best plan Yuki's come up with, but it's a very Yuki plan. I'll give it that much. And Aozoi takes a puff on her cigarette. So that's how you're deciding. Are you all okay with that? And Yuri clenches a fist. Yes, we made a promise to Shino-san and the others. Yeah, Miki speaks up. We didn't come this far through our own strength alone. Wait a bit. And everyone waits. It does look like they have their own Bowman-kun. Huh? What do you mean? It sounded like they believed her when she said fate of mankind. They believe us. Now what? Shh. I am the person in charge of the rescue plan. This is a 50-year-old man in a different area. It's a 10-meter wide area who is perfectly healthy, who I guess just did not give a shit about the end of the world. Seemed like an asshole. It's true. Rescue plan is a lie, though. What's this about? We were getting worried. We wondered if you would really come all the way to the center of infection to help us. I understand your concern. And so we have an offer. Among us is someone who recovered from the infection. Recovered? His voice indicates doubt. You don't believe me. We've been searching for this the whole time, but we've never once found someone who survived the infection. But you haven't searched here, right? Omega is native to Meguri Gauka. It makes sense that immunity would develop here as well. Also, she had medicine, right? I'm pretty sure she recovered because of the medicine, not from some natural immunity. Unless I've forgotten something from way back in the day. It sounds like you've done your research. I'd like some proof that you weren't simply mistaken. Do you have any data? And Kurumi nods at Aozoi. Bowman-kun, send them Shiko-san's data. Transferring data. Transfer complete. Okay, I believe you. He's telling the truth. Hooray! And Miki shushes Yuki. We're not done yet. Our request is simple. We'll cooperate with your research of the subject. We're grateful. And in exchange, we want to stay together. We won't split up. Alright. Okay, let's see how this goes. He sounds nervous. We want you to guarantee our safety, all of us. Tension is rising. You can't just grab the subject and run off with them. Those are reasonable requests. We agree to all of them. Likelihood of lie, 76%. We can count on you then? You've no need to worry, lie. We'll be there soon. Truth. Okay, then we'll sign off here. Bowman-kun, end connection. Okay. Why don't they just, say that they won't give up? Won't reveal who it is till they're all together. Or till they're with the Randall Protection Agency. Wouldn't that be like this? Or I guess they wouldn't be able to lie that easily because like Kurumi's just in a wheelchair, so it might give it away. Um, but yeah, I don't know. There seems like there were better plans than just like leaving it at that. So let's get ready to move. Yeah, and so everyone just like starts getting ready to pack. And Bowman is like giving Yuki and Miki directions with their packing, which seems kind of weird. Take a right in the next corner. Thanks, Bowman-kun. And Yuki gasps, Bowman-kun, he can't come with us, can he? I think it's impossible. His real body is a massive computer. Oh. But if the RPA has a Bowman, then wouldn't like they be able to take Bowman with them? I think so. Don't worry, Yuki-chan. That's right, Bowman was here all along, long before we came. But isn't it lonely? The whole time I waited here, I wasn't lonely. But this time, I might be. A little. Aww, poor Bowman. Being by yourself isn't really lonely. But now that I know what it's like to not be alone, I think I might be lonely. Bowman-kun? And she like hugs Bowman to her chest. As Miki like looks at her. Bowman's feeling lonely? I was always like, who the fuck cares? Don't worry, I was going to wipe all his memory data. Aozoy! And Yuki just stares at her. Ugh. Is there some way not to do that? Senpai. We can't let Randall figure out where we're going. I thought they were going to Randall. Why does that matter? Like, wouldn't like Randall know where they are? Oh, right. And Aozoy stares at Yuki and Miki and then sighs and turns back to her computer. I'll do what I can to fit a simplified version onto the smartphones. It's probably possible. And Yuki like instantly perks up. Thank you! This I can do, but in the future when I say something's impossible, you have to give up. Understood? Yeah, I understand. And Miki like looks at them. And they get in the... why are they... I don't quite get why they're leaving. I thought the goal was to get in with the RPA, right? Instead of just leaving Randall. Now where are they going? What? I don't get it. But anyway, they're all in the car. Aozoy looks upset about something, and Yuki notices. Are you okay? No. I stayed up all night because of you. I'm sorry. Thanks for the help. Hey. And she talks to the Bowman on her phone. Voice recognized. Yuki-san. Huh? I told you, it's a simplified version. It takes time for it to respond. I see. But he can hear us. Okay, now that we're all together, let's get moving. Yeah, we're already moving. So yeah, I don't know where we're going from here. This is the end of the issue, end of the chapter, I mean. The next chapter goes up June 23rd, which will probably not be until like the first couple days of July. So we have some translator notes. Shiko wasn't lying when she said the update she found would give Bowman the intelligence of a 5-year-old. Look how emotionally manipulative he is. Only a human child can reach that level. As a reference to the scene about Bowman saying he'll be lonely. It's evolving. No wonder they didn't push this update. We have some like fan art. So yeah, this was a bit of a weird chapter. I mostly liked it, but I don't quite get the ending. Like I don't quite get what their goal is now. I figured they were like trying to lure the Randall Protection Agency into taking all of them on. But then I don't quite get why they had the conversation with Randall if they were just going to abandon them. Unless it was just to like see if Randall would take all of them, and like if they weren't going to take all of them, just fucking get out. I don't know. I don't quite get it. If someone in the comments understands it better than I do, please feel free to share. But yeah, moving on to what else is there in this chapter? I mean, I don't know where they're leaving. It's kind of what I brought up before. I just love seeing Yuki be happy again. It's been a while since we've just like seen the cast be vaguely happy. You know, they've all been like, there have been so many like bad things happening. Like it's nice to just see like, you know, people just like hanging out. And, you know, not just hanging out, but like having like forward-moving plans that are going to like help the girls survive in the future, or like that aren't just like we're all gonna die, there's nothing we can do. Even if now they just feel kind of like totally groundless. Like if they're not like the plan, like they don't know where the RPA is, do they? Like I thought they were that Randall was gonna come pick them up, or they said they were gonna come pick them up, but instead they were gonna like bump them into hell. But yeah. For the most part, this was a really fun chapter. I really want to know what's going to happen next, just because there's just so many ways the story can go if they're not going to Randall. It's just like every single move they've made has always had a goal. First it was go to St. Isidore, then it was go to Randall. There was always a destination. And now for the first time, it doesn't really feel like there is a destination. Given that I don't think they know where the RPA is, or maybe they're like getting out of town, getting away from the building for a little bit to set up an ambush for the RPA. But that doesn't make any sense. Also, we haven't seen that one, there's that one aircraft carrier several chapters ago we've not seen high nor hair of. I don't know if that's related to Randall, or just to the government, or a government, or I don't know what's going on there. But yeah, there's a lot going on with School Live this month. And also not that much at all at the same time. But it's good to see the cast having some kind of forward motion, even if that forward motion is very vague. They're not sitting down after the past few months have just been bad thing after bad thing hammering everyone down. It's nice to see a bit of optimism again, which was always where the show shined best in its early days. So it's great to see that again. But yeah, this was a good chapter. I'll have to hold up any real judgment until I see where we go from here, just because I'm not entirely sure what's going on now. But yeah, that's kind of all I have to say for this month's chapter. I hope you all enjoyed the video and the chapter. If you did, drop me a like, subscribe, what the fuck you want. I don't really care. And as always, people, keep kicking ass, and I'll see you in the future. Bye.